Hello, boys and girls. So, today your goal is to look at setting. So, we are going to be reading the book Me Too Iguana, and we'll talk a little bit about setting. And then, when you're reading your 2 to 3 books, you're going to be talking about what settings are in your books as well. So this is called Me Too Iguana. Iguana had a lovely green color and a long, bumpy tail, and an apartment and a balcony with a tree growing on it. But Iguana wasn't satisfied with her lovely green color, or her long, bumpy tail, or anything else she had. Whatever anybody else had, she wanted too. At the supermarket, Iguana saw Elephant, the manager, lifting cans of soup with her trunk. "A trunk!" cried Iguana. "Me too, me too. I want a trunk too." So right now we can say the settings at the supermarket. So Iguana went home and cut a piece of rubber hose. She painted it gray and tied it to her nose. "Good," said Iguana. "Now I have a trunk too." Now our settings at her house. At the barber shop, Iguana saw a lion getting his mane trimmed. "A mane!" cried Iguana. "Me too, me too. I want a mane too." So now the settings at the barber shop. So Iguana went home and stuck a lot of thick yellow wool all over her head. "Good," said Iguana. "Now I have a trunk and a mane too." Now she's back at home. At the car wash, there's our setting. Iguana watched Zebra take a shower. His black and white stripes gleamed in the sunlight. "Stripes!" cried Iguana. "Me too, me too. I want stripes too." So Iguana went home to make stripes. On the way, Iguana saw Goose taking a nap. Her feathers were flapping in the breeze. "Feathers!" cried Iguana. "Me too, me too. I want feathers too." So Iguana went home to make stripes like zebra and feathers like Goose. First, she opened 2 jars of paint. She took a wide brush and painted stripes on her side. Then, she shook the feathers out of an old pillow and glued them on her back. "Good," said Iguana. "Now I have a trunk and a mane and stripes and feathers too." But now she's not herself. Everybody wondered what Iguana was doing. Why was she imitating them? "Oh," worried Walrus, this could get to be a problem." Right here it says post office, so that could be our next setting. It looks like she's going to the post office. At the post office, Stork was flying in with airmail delivery. "Flying!" cried Iguana. "Me too, me too. I want to fly too." So she went home to figure out how to make wings. So it does seem like this could be a problem. Iguanas cannot fly. "Ooh, this is a problem," said Walrus. "Iguana can't fly. She'll hurt herself." Everybody agreed. This Me Too business has to stop before it was too late. But how? Why would a nice iguana with a lovely green color and a long bumpy tail want a trunk and a mane and stripes all the rest? Asked Lion. Why? Everybody wondered. Why did you want to be somebody else? Everybody else, not even somebody. "Because," said Zebra, "she must think that a trunk and a mane and stripes and all the rest are better." "But how do we stop her?" wondered Elephant. "That's a good question," said Stork. Everybody thought and whispered and scratched heads. Finally, they had a plan. They wrote a letter. Iguana's setting, see, it's inside still, but they're all gathering outside. Stork dropped the letter on Iguana's balcony. "Everybody come to a costume party at the playground," it said. "All costumes must be kept secret. No talking about them." Iguana forgot all about wanting to fly. "A costume party," she cried. "Me too, me too." "Everybody will be there. I'll be there too." "But what will I do for a costume?" she cried. "I want to wear what everybody else is wearing too." When it was time for the party, Iguana didn't have a costume. She sneaked into the playground and hid behind a tree. In the near distance, behind the swings, she saw a flash of green. Near the jungle gym, she saw another flash of green. By the fountains, a flash of green. What's going on? So right now their setting is the playground. Oh, nobody has a trunk, cried Iguana. Quickly she took off her trunk. Oh, nobody has a mane, she cried. She pulled off her mane. Oh, nobody has stripes, nobody has feathers. Iguana wiped off the stripes and pulled off the feathers. Then she moved closer to get a better look. Everybody's costume was a lovely green color. Everybody had a long bumpy tail. Everybody was dressed as an iguana. Come join the party, they called. You're dressed perfectly. But I'm not wearing a costume, cried Iguana. This is just plain me. Then Stork said, there is a prize for the best iguana, and the prize goes to... He slowly turned around. The prize goes to Iguana. You have the loveliest, greenest color, smiled Stork. You have the longest, bumpiest tail. Congratulations. We all think you're wonderful just the way you are. Yes, said Iguana, very surprised. I do too. So now Iguana is happy to be herself. So, while you're reading your books, remember, look at the setting. Where is your book? As you can see, Me Too Iguana, the setting kind of jumped around a lot. They were at the post office, they were at the park, they were at different places throughout. Sometimes the setting stays the same the whole time, and sometimes it jumps around. So make sure you're paying attention to that setting when you read your 2 to 3 books, and have a great day.